Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today I am going to be discussing with you guys this article that I found from Bounding into Comics that apparently says, according to a rumor, that at&t wants a Man of Steel sequel with Henry Cavill. Now guys, as always, I'm going to be reading this article and then I will give you guys my thoughts once that is done. But guys, before we continue, please consider clicking on the like button, sharing the video, and leaving a comment letting me know your thoughts as always. And while you're here, maybe consider clicking on the subscribe button, and it's gonna go a long way in helping support the channel. And if you do click on the subscribe button, and if you want to see more from my channel, and if you want to know whenever I post a new video or whenever I go on a live stream, please consider clicking on the bell icon. That way you will be notified whenever I post a brand new video. So with all of that out of the way, let's continue. So rumor, at&t wants Man of Steel sequel with Henry Cavill. Now this specifically states this is a rumor, so please take it with a grain of salt. In contrast to the previous rumor saying J.J. Abrams may still be out for a Superman film, with Henry Cavill as opposed to a new actor, Cavill could end up making Man of Steel 2 with Zack Snyder and Dwayne Johnson. This latest rumor comes from Mikey Sutton and was passed along by the Lords of the Long Box as a breaking scoop. In turn, it comes on the heels of the news of Henry Cavill's negotiation for a return as Superman. That potential deal was reportedly for cameos in other DC movies like Shazam 2 or Black Adam. Man of Steel 2 was not on the table or even a priority. According to Sutton, things changed, calling that part of the story erroneous. Sutton claimed there is growing interest at the folks at at&t of a Man of Steel sequel. Parent company at&t, says Sutton, doesn't want to do away with the DC Extended Universe canon started by Snyder. The trigger was pulled on the Snyder Cut at their behest, more so than Warner Brothers, because at&t execs liked what Snyder screened. Okay, to them the Snyder Cut is an explosive promotional vehicle, and happy with the social media response over the past 2 years, they may approach Snyder to direct Man of Steel 2, which I know a lot of the Snyder fanboys are going to be happy about that. What about Abrams? J.J. Abrams' status for a Superman movie is up in the air, much like Man of Steel 2 has been since 2013. at&t wants his services more for HBO Max, hoping he'll duplicate the success of Lost. I don't know, I heard a lot of people were not happy with Lost. That's part of why he's producing Justice League Dark as a series. What's more, his contract stipulates creative control, reaffirming that HBO content director Kevin Reilly stated recently, the rumor claims Abrams will have that playing exclusively in his playground. With Superman, he won't be as lucky, Sutton added. Whether involvement Abrams has with Superman theatrically will have to be under some sort of compromise, or perhaps not at all. The perception of the Snyder Cut will be where the final decisions are made. What The Rock is cooking. Dwayne Johnson is rumored to want a cameo in Man of Steel 2 and is believed to have a lot to do with Henry Cavill staying in the picture. Several rumors pointed this out. If that's what he wants, then the Black Adam star may get it and cause the Man of Steel sequel to move forward. This could lead Cavill guest starring in future Shazam franchise installments, which also encompasses Black Adam. Do you have thoughts on Man of Steel 2 and who starred directs? Okay, so all of that out of the way. So, first of all, what are my thoughts on a Man of Steel 2, Man of Steel sequel with Henry Cavill? Look, I've always thought that Henry Cavill would make a fantastic Superman. I really do. I don't think my problems with Man of Steel has never been the cast. I think that they had a fantastic cast. My problem was with the writing of the movie. I wasn't a fan of the writing, or like I've said before, I'm a fan of like the first 30 minutes up until the point where he meets Lois Lane in front of his father's grave. Like I enjoyed the movie, I loved the movie, but everything after that, when Zod came in, it turned into an absolute mess. And I still think they should have saved Zod for a future sequel. I don't think they should have used him in the first movie. I'm sorry, I don't. And it's just, but for me, look, whether I like it or not, you can't deny that there are millions, I mean millions, of Snyder fans out in the world who would love to see a sequel of Man of Steel with Henry Cavill. So if anything, you should be making this movie for them, because look, I feel like the people who disliked Man of Steel are in the minority. I can't deny that the majority actually really loved Man of Steel. and they would have loved to see a sequel. And to me, I always wondered why they didn't do a sequel to Man of Steel before they did, Batman v Superman. I still think they should have saved that for later, later down the line. They shouldn't have pulled the trigger on that so early. And yeah, but I think that a Man of Steel sequel could work. And if it's with Dwayne Johnson as Black Adam, I think it would also be absolutely fantastic. Like that seems like a match made in heaven. And I'm not gonna lie, I'd be interested in checking that out if this does indeed happen. But again, so far this is just a rumor. There has been no confirmation of this just yet. Although again, if I was at&t, if I was Warner Brothers, I would make the executives pull their head out of the sand and greenlight this sequel. Okay, because look. People want this. Your fans want this. Okay, you already gave them the Snyder Cut, and after that's released, if you get a ton of support for the Snyder Cut, which you will get, people have not been posting release the Snyder Cut for years and years and years, only for them to the Snyder Cut to actually be released and for them to not watch it. So they will watch it, and when that happens, you better goddamn well greenlight a Man of Steel sequel with Henry Cavill. So with all of that out of the way, guys, those are just my thoughts. As always, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Are you guys excited? Do you want to see a sequel to Man of Steel with Henry Cavill? Do you want Zack Snyder to direct it, or do you want them to bring in another director to direct the sequel? Let me know all of that in the comment section down below. And also, what do you think of Dwayne The Rock Johnson as Black Adam? Let me know your thoughts on that, of course, in the comment section down below. Please remember to like the video, remember to share the video, and while you're here, please consider clicking on the subscribe button. It's going to go a long way in helping support the channel. And if you do click on the subscribe button, please remember to click on the bell icon. That way you'll be notified whenever a new video goes up, and you will also be notified whenever this channel is about to go live. So with all of that said and out of the way, thank you so much for watching. Again, please remember to stay safe and take care of yourselves. That is the most important thing at this moment. And if you watched all the way to the end, thank you so much for helping me get the watch time. Consider doing so with my future videos and maybe some of the other videos that I have on my channel, which you guys can go check out at any time, at any point in time. It's like there's no rush. So thank you guys so much again for watching. You guys have been awesome, and please consider joining me for my next video. Bye.